I knew within 6 months that it wasn't right for me, but I stayed for 4 years. And I'm not the only woman that has done this. It's so common for us to stay in a relationship longer than we should. So by the end of this video, you should have a better understanding of what I was kind of going through, how you can end up feeling really stuck, and how you can start to get yourself out of it. So the truth is, we were just so different. Our belief systems, our ambition, our purpose, what we enjoyed doing every day was so different. And every relationship, people are different. So this belief system, if I keep staying in this relationship, they'll eventually get help. They'll want to do it because we are connected and doing this together. That if I love him more, if I respect him more, it'll all change. But the truth is, you just end up resentful, angry, stuck, and lost. And you just keep wasting time, both of your time, trying to improve something that one of you is not willing to really meet in the middle with. The difference is I was doing so much therapy. I was doing so much inner work. I was working on my fitness, my health, everything all the time. But that doesn't mean that you have to stay, that you have to have that kind of life where you can't be yourself because you're being held back by somebody else. You find yourself more stressed, more anxiety, more trapped, because the more we're not following what we truly want, the more our physical and mental and every part of us will start to shut down, because it wants us to actually do what we're meant to do and not what someone else is doing. We keep battling ourselves, battling them, feeling angry, resentful, anxious, just so frustrated, so annoyed in many moments because we're not listening to our intuition, listening to ourselves and what we truly want. It isn't easy, but it isn't actually that hard to do. So I'm going to tell you the 3 steps next on what I did that helped me eventually get out of that relationship. In many videos, I talk about these sorts of steps about improving your life. So be sure to subscribe if you want to watch every video that I bring out each week. Some of them are shorter, some of them are bigger, but I'm really motivated to help women change their life for the better, to learn how to listen to their intuition and make the right choices for you. Step 1, stop waiting for them to do the work that they are never going to do. If they haven't done it by themselves, the chances are very slim that they're going to do it because you are asking them to, that you are making them do it. They're going to actually do the opposite and not do it because we are trying to force them to do it. And if they do it, they're not going to do it with their true intention. They're going to do it because you ask them to. So when they do that therapy or they even start exercising or eating better, they're only going to last a little while. Because when we have a habit or when we have a trauma, our bodies do not want to change. They want to stay in a comfort zone, what is familiar. And if for that person changing is just for you, their body will eventually take them back to that stage because that is what is familiar. So if we force them and make them do it, they might last a month, 2 months, and yes, they might improve 10, 20%, but then they're just going to go back again because it isn't what they truly wanted. It's what you wanted them to do. So once I eventually realized that this was the reality of my relationship, once I did a lot of work myself, hypnotherapy, a lot of therapy myself, I realized that he was never going to change for me. Maybe now he has changed, I wouldn't know. But for me, in that moment, it was never going to change. 2, get honest with yourself. What's costing you to stay? Your health, your mindset, your career, where you're living, how you want to live your life. All these things are stopped if you stay in the relationship you're in. If it's not helping you grow, go to the next phase, you're just stuck in a rut. These things will keep you there until you make the change. So get honest with yourself. Write it down. what it is that's holding you back from being in this relationship. Write pros and cons, because I honestly did that and it helped me so much in the end. I ended up listening to my intuition the most, especially after my hypnotherapy session. But honestly, writing those pros and cons just made me realize how much it was affecting my life. How many things I wanted to do, how many things I couldn't do because of the situation that I was in. 3, and this is probably my favorite, is tell someone what is going on. Tell someone that you are going to leave. Someone you trust and love the most in your life that can help support you to ensure that you make it happen. Now, you might not do it tomorrow. You might have to plan it out. Keep feeling a few things, have a few more fights, but you have to have a plan to leave. It can be really hard to do that next step, but eventually you just do it. So the result of this is obviously very big. And I do not want to force you to leave a relationship if you are both doing the work, if you're doing it together, if you're feeling like you're progressing. Please stay in that relationship and keep working at it. I don't truly believe that every relationship should end if it's hard, because relationships are hard. But if you are feeling stuck, alone, and super lost, and they're not doing anything to meet you in the middle, that is your time to go. You'll stop questioning yourself every 5 minutes. Sleep is just easy. You don't have as high anxiety. Depression just fades away. You start to feel this confidence in yourself, this independence again, because suddenly you feel free because you've made a decision for yourself. So again, a relationship doesn't end in one big moment. It happens progressively over time. And you are watching this video still now because it's something that you are considering to do. This can be a friendship as well. This doesn't just have to be relationships. It can be a career choice. All these things have to meet you in the middle. If that job is not meeting you in the middle, your boss is not suiting what you want, your friend is always about them and not you, whatever it is that makes you feel trapped, this is the time to do those pros and cons, to listen to yourself, to understand that you can't change the situation if that situation is not meeting you in the middle. It is time to let it go. So I know this video is very direct, but I'm doing this and I wanted to do this because there are so many of you out there that are stuck in something, in a looping pattern. And I've been there, I've done it, and I know that you can get out. You can find a really good life because you made that choice to listen to yourself, knowing you deserve more. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It motivated you to either force for change or make that change now. And I hope to see you in the next video.